Good afternoon. Welcome to Create It with Sandra. It is still that Christmas break between Christmas and New Year's, but I'm actually starting to work in my stamp room again, and I thought I would make a couple of videos showing you some new product and projects that I'm finishing up for my team. So let me take you down to my desk. Technically, it is Make It Monday, but there's so much to share that I thought I'd start here. So Stampin' Up has um, started a new promotion, um, and I wanted to tell you guys a bit about it. I haven't talked much about it previously, and the promotion takes place of Celebration, and they've actually done away with Celebration. I know it's very, very, very sad. They've done away with Celebration, and instead they have a monthly it's not a giveaway, but a monthly little perk if you're ordering. So it's called Product of the Month, and the product of the month varies, but it's only $5, and you can earn that. You must have a Stampin' Up account to participate. So that means you have to have an online account and order online. And I can help you do that. And you shop in your cart, you must have at least $75 in one order in order to get the product of the month. And December's product of the month is this beautiful DSP, and I'm using it in um, this month's Team Swap that I'm way behind in. Okay, so once you hit that 75, you can add that $5 item of the month or product of the month. And it has to be before any discount. So if you have 75 and you do a bunch of discounts and it takes you down to 60, you would have to shop. You have to have meet that 75 threshold before you can add the product of the month. You can get it once, so you can't get it multiple times. And once it's sold out, it's gone. Now, if it's January and there's still a December product of the month left, and you make that 75, you can order that December one. But again, it is as supplies last. So if January sells out and you try and wait to the end of the month to do a $75 order for January, it's sold out. They're not bringing any more in. So that's kind of that little catch. But they're doing that promotion every month. So there's fun little bits. And I've already put this paper pack away. It is a 12 by 12 paper pack, and it's in a bunches of blues. So I know a few of my folks, my mother-in-law included, that just loves the shades of blues. And I think it's Balmy Blue and Night of Navy Blue are the two colors in the paper pack. And so I kind of partially put this card together. I was going to just finish this one, and I thought, oh well, I'll do a video real quick and show this paper off because I think it's really fun paper. And I'm trying to do some variety of cards, and I don't have a lot of wedding or anniversary cards, and I don't have a lot of masculine cards, so hopefully we'll see some more of those throughout the year. I'm using Wonderful Thoughts, and I'm using With You in Mind, and I use the Nested Essential Dies. I just wanted to give you that heads up. And then I'm using Night of Navy ink. Over here because we'll get these put away next. So I cut down a regular card base, and then my first layer was 4 by 5 1/4, and then my second piece was 2 1/4 by 5 and so 2 and this second piece of DSP, the paper, is 2¼ by 5½. And then the mat was 2½, the Night of Navy piece by 5½. You can see how that's layered. And then I just have this Night of Navy. I did go through some of my retired gems. I have so many that I want to use up that I'm really pleased at how they look. They turned out really good. I'll let that dry for a minute. These are my team swap cards. So in case you're wondering, do I have a class? No, my team gets these. We do a swap every month, and I am behind on my December ones. And I thought, well, I'll get December and January taken care of. I love these big fonts. Because I like working ahead, because I hate doing stuff at the last minute like I'm doing now. And I got a chance to, it's kind of a lazy weekend after my in-laws left. And so I just cut out and pre-stamped all the pieces and then assembled while we watched movies. It was just one of those times to just free. Now I'm busy cleaning house, putting things away, and doing all that kind of stuff. But so I'll clean this. So this is December's product of the month. Remember, it's a $75 order. I believe there's still paper left. I don't think it's used up. So consider that. We also have last chance items. They've updated the last chance section. And we will be getting a new catalog out January to April. And so they'll be looking for that. That looks like a mohair. I tell you, the moment I think I'm left alone and I have some peace and quiet, and actually I saw his pop under my door a little bit ago. I think that I'm free to do what I want. Mr. Mo comes and, bless his heart, he comes and camps out on my lap. And I have to say, it's probably one of my favorite things about him, but it's also probably one of the biggest things that drives me. I wanted a lovey kitty, and I got a lovey kitty, but then you got to accept that you have a lovey kitty, and it's not always the most convenient when they decide they are ready for attention. Right? Do any of you have cats and feel the same way? Yeah. All right. I really liked how this turned out. And this is, I think, another easy one that to reproduce. Use up your pretty paper. And these gems, I think these might have been retired already. Adhesive Back Pearl Trio. And I like that kind of that iridescent opalescent. I just thought that looked perfect with the two different blues. So, and it feels like, depending on what they're against, they kind of change color. So, there is my project. I'll have plenty for spring colors. For my next project. And then you have it. December's product of the month, this beautiful DSP. And there are several other patterns as well. And it is a 12 by 12, so you get a pretty good value for only $5. I think it's great worth it if you're shopping. So keep that in mind. I will be back with another video hopefully soon. Until then, happy stamping.